Pops. Okay, well today I'm in a lot better mood, you know what I'm saying? And I got to thinking, I understand what you was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I cannot move away from my sons. There's a jet moving up above me. All right, Pops, here's the thing. I understand what you were trying to do. But the thing is, I cannot move away from my sons. You know what I mean? Like, I have to be there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, no joke. Like, I don't know if Greg is teaching them correctly. I don't know what he's teaching them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're making straight A's. I don't know any of that. You know what I'm saying? He has me so removed from their life. You know what I mean? I don't even know what's going on. And Greg, that's okay, dude. Go ahead and do it. You know, go ahead. I don't care. You know what I mean? 3 more years and it's going down. And I want you to understand that. But the thing is, Pops, I cannot move away from my boys. You know what I mean? I cannot do it. And plus, look at how nice it is out here. It's the most beautiful place in the world. Pops, this is where I used to live. You know what I'm saying? This is La Jolla. This is the best place in the world. You know what I mean? It's the most beautiful place. The people here are awesome. And it's just, it's out of control, insane, crazy. Pops, it is January 25th, bro. Look at what I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? It's not cold out. You know what I mean? This is how life's supposed to be. This is what you wake up to. It's January 25th. It's not even cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt. You know what I mean? I'm doing it like this. Do you understand why, you know, I do not want to go ahead and leave San Diego? That is why, bro. No joke. Best place in the freaking world. You know what I'm saying? The best place in the world. I cannot, you know, I don't even know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the best place in the world. You know what I mean? It's like, where else can you find it like this? You know? It's crazy. So, I just want to go ahead and say that the reality you have of raising me and Shannon is totally out of line with what actually happened. Like, dude, you talk about all this money you spent on us. Dude, what, $100 at Christmas time? I remember 1 year you didn't even give us money for school clothes. You know what I mean? Dude, it's like, you know, like, dude, you don't remember this shit? You don't remember this going on? You don't remember this happening? I remember it, you know? And then, you know, then all of a sudden, you go ahead and, you know, Sheenan starts doing good. And She starts her whole physical therapy program, all that kind of stuff, while she's in high school, and I started messing up at the time, you know. But I didn't know how to correct myself, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no one teach me how to correct myself, you know what I'm saying? Where were you, Pops? Where were you to try to correct me, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was to go ahead and, if I was to see my boys doing something like this, I'd say, hey, let me talk to you for a sec. We need to get this figured out. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you do good in life. I want to see you do things I haven't done. You know what I'm saying? There was no nothing from you about that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give a shit, bro. And like, dude, it like completely pisses me off that you even act like, you even say the shit that you say. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dude, you must have like completely and totally messed up to the point that it's like, you don't even know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because like, the way you talk now is like totally not the way it was. And I want you to understand that. But Pops, I just want you to know, dude, it is not like however you're thinking life was. No, it wasn't like that for me, bro. You know what I mean? What age did I go ahead and run away from home? When was it, 16? You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm not even trying to hear that bullshit you gotta say, dude. It's like absolutely insane crazy. But the thing is, I want you to understand, I don't give a shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that, but I just want you to fucking know that, dude, that none of that bullshit in your fucking head happened. None of it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you how it was. And if you want to go ahead and find out, I'll go ahead and tell you how it was. You know what I mean? I want you to understand something. I'm perfectly happy the way it is here in San Diego. This is the best place in the world. The best place in the world. I'll never go back to Houston, Texas. You know? Never, ever. Best place in the world. Nothing better. So, Pops, I'm sitting here doing some thinking last night, and I'm like going, okay, my Pops goes ahead and wants me to move out to Texas. So he's trying to use everything he can use to try to pull me back there. He uses his arm, his shoulder as a reason. You know, and I'm just going, why would he do this? And I'm like, I understand why now. You was trying to go ahead and get me to not do what I was planned to do. You was like sitting here, like you knew that I want to go ahead and help out my sons. And you were sitting here trying to discourage me to keep from being able to help them. I want to help them. I want to see them do good. You know what I mean? I want to see them make awesome grades. I want to see them make A's. You know, I want to see them go to a better school than what I went to. And now I can understand why you didn't want me to do that. Pops, what did you sat here and said that you did stuff to help me out? Okay, I just want to go ahead and be straight up honest with you, Pops. You didn't. You know, you pushed me. It's about it, like, dude, I remember asking Mom if you was my real dad. Not one time. Many times. It's out of control. You know what I'm saying? Dude, did we ever play any games together? Did we ever do anything together? Did we ever go fishing together? Remember how many times I asked you to go fishing? Take me fishing. Did you ever take me fishing, Pops? Did you ever? We threw the ball one time. We threw the ball back and forth about maybe a total of 10 times. That was one time you played with me. The other time was you chased me and you caught me, and I was sitting here, I was playing with you, and I bet you couldn't catch me. I bet you can't catch me. And you know, it's like, Pops, you played with me two times. 2 times out of my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Just 2. Dude. And then you want to go ahead and act like if my boys changed, if they changed their name and they want to pretend that they're a Bo, it's like, no. I don't care about that. These are my blood. You know what I'm saying? These are my sons. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about them. I can't be going all the way out to Texas and pulling out of California because, like, I plan to build businesses with these boys. I plan to do all these different things. You know, I love them. You know what I mean? I love them, Pops. Do you understand that? Do you understand what love is, Pops? I love my sons. You know what I mean? Dude, I want to go ahead and be straight up honest with you. You did not spend no money on me and Shannon. Well, no, you did go and spend money on Shannon, because I forgot you did go ahead and you did buy her a Jeep, you know, that you fixed up, and you did, you know, go ahead and play that. But like, you didn't, dude, I remember, you know, a school year when you didn't give us no money. You know what I mean? Like $40. Dude, he was so out of control. It was insane, crazy. I don't even, like, and then you wonder why I went over and I went to selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why I went over and, you know, was doing the bad things that I was doing, you know. Like, I don't understand. It blows me away. You know what I mean? The level at which you go ahead and are just like making stuff up that did not even happen. Dude, you was out of control, insane, crazy. You know, and I can tell you that to your face. You know? I don't like what just happened. You know, my goal is to go ahead and give my sons my Bronco. When they turn 16, I want to see them making straight A's. I want to see them playing baseball. I want to see them having fun. You know, that is what I want. You know what I'm saying? You know? Pops, you did not do that. Never in your freaking life, dude. I could go ahead and, like, it makes me want to, like, you know, like, you don't do that, Pops. You don't treat your sons the way you treated me. You know what I'm saying? You don't treat your sons the way you treated me, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. You know, you don't go ahead and treat anybody that you care about like the way you treated me. You know? Pops, how old was I when I went to prison, Pops? 17. 17. But the thing is, I love it. You know why? It made me strong. You know what I'm saying? You was not making me strong. Me going out there and learning life from the prison. Holy schmoly. Nobody even. Oh, and I want everyone to know, I'm not talking about name prison. I'm talking about Texas prison. I'm talking about Clemens unit. Like, out of control, insane, crazy. But anyway, I can't believe how you tried to do that, Pops. Manipulate me. you know? It is what it is. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. So I'm trying to think this thing out, and like what's going on, Pops, is I cannot believe what you even went over and said. You know what I'm saying? I cannot believe you even said what you even said. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pops, you didn't spend any money, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was like the complete, dude, I remember you wearing Trax Kmart shoes for $6, and you were bragging about wearing them for 5 to 7 years. I don't even know how many years you even wore them. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I remember you being so cheap, bro, that it was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Don't even go there. Like you, dude, I can't even believe how the hell you even act, bro. I've never seen a man go ahead and not spend nothing on his kids and shit, and then act like he went over and spent money on them. Dude, you must got lives completely, like no joke. I have tons of issues with this crap. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, are you telling me I'm lying? Are you telling me I'm lying? Right now. Like, am I lying about anything? Like, it makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you're sitting here lying straight up. Like, I don't even know where you even get this from. Like, I don't even know. Because, like, that's not the way it was when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you was so tight with your freaking money. You was out of control, insane, crazy. And it was just like, dude, hell no. Hell no. Like, you have got to have, like, completely, like, no joke. Because, like, it's out of control. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who changed you. I don't know if Blanca changed you or what changed you and got you into spending money, you know, and being more open about it. But I noticed it when I came out of prison. When I was 23, you was wearing shoes that were quality shoes. You know what I'm saying? I asked you about that. And you act like you've been doing it all your life. And I was like, no, you haven't, Pops, because like this is the first time I've ever seen you wear these type of shoes. Like out of control, insane, crazy, dude. I have never seen, and like, I just want you to know, I understand why you were acting like this, Pops. I understand how you went over and you were trying to get me to move to Texas, to pull me away from my sons. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, bro. I understand it. You don't want me giving my boys the Bronco. You know what I'm saying? You weren't even helping me go ahead and fix it or repair it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it's out of control, insane, stupid, crazy. You know, like, but it's all good. It's all good, Pops. You know what I'm saying? The Bronco's fixed, and now I'm in classes, you know, and I'm going to be bringing it in there to work on it and stuff. And, you know, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is.